Nazanin Zargari Ratcliffe's husband, Richard Ratcliffe, expressed concerns over the situation of his wife, an Iranian British citizen who was arrested in Iran, and said that he has not heard from her since the 5th of June, and that it is most probable that Nazanin was returned back to the solitary confinement. Frontline Defenders, an international human rights organization, expressed concerns over the condition of Arash Sadeghi and demanded his immediate release from the prison. At least 6 prisoners during the past week started their hunger strike in various prisons in Iran, in protest against their inhumane conditions. These prisoners on hunger strike include Ehsan Mazandarani, Jafar Azimzadeh, Rasul Razavi, Muhammad Abdullahi, Shahram Pur Mansuri, and Ayub Asadi. The physical condition of the first 3 named individuals are said to be very critical. Bahare Hedayat, a political prisoner in the women's section of the Evin prison, who was permitted a temporary leave last week on a bail of 200 million tomans, was returned back to the prison shortly after. 5 prisoners charged with being so-called Facebook activists were recently released from the prison. Roya Saberi Novakht, another prisoner with the same charges, continues to remain imprisoned in the women's section of the Evin prison, despite promises made by the judicial authorities for her release. Workers of the Araj Company, retired officers of the armed forces, and workers of the Zagros Steel Manufacturing Company protested by forming a gathering and requested their demands to be considered. The governor of Burujerd city said that 80 large and small factories with 50 to 1,000 workers have been shut down due to firing their workers as a result of the economic crises. He added that this has caused a livelihood crisis in the city.
Recent reports revealed that on Monday the 28th of December 2009, Mohsen Danishpour, Motahari Bahrami, Ahmed Danishpour and Rayhane Haj Ibrahim Dabar, along with Hadi Qayyem, were arrested in their house by the security forces. On Saturday the 16th of January 2010, they were tried and sentenced to death by the judge Salivate, with the presence of an appointed attorney in the preliminary court without having their own lawyer. On Sunday the 12th of June 2016, an individual accused of robbery and rape was sentenced to death by the Criminal Court of Fars. A number of students were dancing near a public ceremony at the University of Sistan and Baluchistan. As a result, Ali Reza Bandani, the head of this university, was accused of being the cause of this action by the public prosecutor of Zahedan city. Behnam Musivand, a civil rights activist who, along with 3 other individuals by the names of Arash Sadeghi, Golrokh Irai, and Navid Qamrani, was sentenced to 1 year imprisonment, and had his previous imprisonment sentence of 2 years approved. As a result, on Monday the 13th of June 2016, he introduced himself to the Evin prison in order to serve his total of 3 years imprisonment sentence. On Thursday the 16th of June 2016, a young man who, in collaboration with his uncle's wife, had murdered his uncle, was hanged in the Yasuj prison. During the past week, more than 25 trade centers owned by Baha'i citizens in the city of Urumia have been closed down. Followers of the Ahl-e Haq religion gathered around the tomb of Hassan Razavi, one of the followers of this religion, and held a ceremony for the 3rd anniversary of his self-immolation protest. The Sunnis' prayer house in the city of Asadiyah in the province of South Khorasan was closed down due to not having a license. This occurred despite the fact that providing an authorization license for Sunni prayer houses in this region is not possible.